Oh, hell was that? Anyway, howdy, this is Pill Rider, and welcome to my stream. I am back with Assassin's Creed Unity. And somebody said that I don't do intros. I should do an intro. Isn't that an intro? I think that was an intro. That was what I usually do. That's not an intro? I thought it was an intro. So I'll make it more clear next time. I think last night I didn't quite do it. All I said is, howdy, this is Pill Rider. And then I went on with the stupidity. Zero, what's up? I actually just got the Eagle of Sugar like 10 minutes ago. Oh, that's in this thing that I'm trying to get? Come on, both of them. Oh, hey, that guy. Oh, shit, he did see me now. I will mess you. What happened? What happened? Isn't that the guy that I just killed? Where'd he come? Wow. Oh, shit, this guy's going to shoot me. I wish, if nothing else... Oh. Is that right, dude? If nothing else, I wish that it would just do combos. You know? Chain kills. In all the other Assassin's Creeds, if you kill one guy and you immediately go towards another guy, it'll kill them, and you'll do it at least up to a 5 chain. I think in Black Flag, it was you could only get 5 chain kills in a row. But if in Brotherhood, man, you could. I even showed on one of the videos that I did. I got like 9, 10 in a row sometimes. I counted them out one time on a video, but I know that I got more than that. That video that's coming up tomorrow. Mark your calendar. Make sure you watch it. Henrik and Zero, make sure you watch the one that's coming out tomorrow. Because it is... Wait, is it tomorrow? No, it's Friday. The one that's coming out Friday, you could see some of the chain kills I did in that one. And that's on Brotherhood. It is crazy. That one is crazy. I mean, you have to kill 20, 30, 40, 50 guys without getting hit, without taking any damage for 2 minutes. Is it 2 or 3? 2 minutes. I think it was 2 straight minutes. So you're killing at least one guy every couple seconds. So that's about 60 freaking dudes. I don't know. There's a couple spots where you just run around for a few seconds, but not too many times. Most times you're just going to the right, then to the left, and then to the front, and then to the back, and then to the right and to the left, and just like a chicken with its face cut off. Wait, where's the thing that I'm looking for? Oh, there it is. I will mentor you if you need help. Yeah. I always need help. That's just a given. Mental help. Because mental health will drive you crazy.
I was by your tavern last night. I've decided I don't owe you anything. You've been selling more.
Wacka, 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 wacka.
Oh, merci. C'est un beau
Merci. Well, thanks for splattering blood all over my face. Guess it's better than it was if it was my own blood. You have a problemo. 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 What is this? There's a ladder. I want to see what's under here. Is it this? I can't get in there yet. Well, that's just great. I'll be sure to let my congressman know. You're not opening up the sewers. Oh, shit. I almost ran right into those guys. They look kind of mean. It's like four brutes from the wrong side of the tracks. Wait, it's actually over there by them, huh? What I'm looking for. I'm going to have to get through them probably. Oh, wait, maybe it's on the inside if I can sneak over. Sneak over. Hey, buddies, I can see your asses out there.
Faites-vous annoncer.
Oh, God, there's another one in there.
Quelle outrecuidance.
Lus retridor.
Quel mauvais coup pris par-tu.
To say what again? Did you just call me a hoe?
Ce doit être un agent d'un des comités.
What? Bang your head. Wow, wow. Mental health will drive you mad. Bang your head. Wow, wow. Mental health will drive you mad. Oh, mental health will cure you crazy. Mental health will cure you mad. Mental health is what we all need. It's what we all should have. That's my non-air guitar. Run, 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 run. You made it. Tin Hut. I started watching that R.I.P.D. last night, part 2. It's not as good as the first one, but it's still pretty good. It's actually when, you know, Roy, the Jeff Bridges character. It's back when he first died, you know, when he first became part of the police department there, Heaven Department. So it's kind of cool. It's not him playing though, you know. So that's not a plus. Because Jeff Bridges is such a good freaking actor, man. I love him. But oh shit, would you stop it? Now everybody sees me. Now, would you just move? Wow, no! Are you retarded? I think you're severely retarded. Okay, where's these other freaking dudes? Oh, they're way over there. So let me go down here because it's like, no, it's not under me. What is under me? A wagon. Okay, I'm gonna have to go fight these guys, I bet. And every one of the, I wish I had some Assassin's recruits. I got so used to them in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Look, these guys are just like staring at this thing, huh? Somebody's gonna try it. I know they are. And I'm gonna be here waiting. And I'm gonna stick my sword right up their ass. And we're gonna have shish kebab for dinner. Let me just do this quick. Watch.
Dancing away!
Hurry,
Why?
hurry,
I only
hurry,
want to
hurry.
keep you
Now run,
bloody
now run, run, run,
you off to,
run, hurry, hurry, run, run. You're so slow.
Easier than counting to 10.
Oh, man. Okay, let's go find Napoleon's hat. So he keeps losing that sucker. I keep finding it, but he keeps losing it again and again and again and again. Some beach. So why don't he get a tri-corner hat instead of that stupid bi-corner? He just thinks he's special with his hand in his jacket and everything. What's he doing in there anyway? Does he have balls on his chest he's got to scratch all the time?
You want to turn me in? Go on.
I guess that's what it is. He's deformed. His balls are in his chest. He's got to scratch. He's got an itch. He's got an itch that he has to scratch. Don't you just hate it when you have itchy balls, especially when they're on their chest? Wait, that's what she said. She had itchy balls on her chest. Somebody put their balls on my boobies, and it was itchy. Oh, sorry, Jessica. I did not know that a girl was here. I'm sorry. I take it back everything I said. So how you doing tonight? She probably left already after that. I'm sorry. I was just wondering about Napoleon. Just trying to figure that dude out. What was that? Wait. I missed some of the chat, huh? It went up quick. Oh, no, I didn't. Yep, I will watch it to look like a difficult mission. Indeed. Yep. Sounds like a difficult mission. I mean, I have not seen it yet. I'm going to be joining a new program here in Riverside. Yeah. So you live in like San Bernardino area? Is that what they call San Bernardino Valley? Frank Zappa did a song about that. Something about Bobby having a head like a potato, and he lived down in San Bernardino. Down in San Bernardino. It was like a blues song, like a boogie blues song. Corona. Yep. What was that chest running? Here at this program, they have fitness, fishing, karaoke, and arcades at Dave and Buster's. Oh, hey, I like Dave and Buster's. Dave and Buster's is cool, man. I went there once. I think it was just once, man. It was pretty cool. But they had some what the hell was that? Some kind of chimichanga thingies that were freaking so good. I messed around at the arcades too, but I mostly just went there to eat. Guten Morgen. Yeah. If you don't speak German, that means good morning. I hope I don't get pulled into the water since they fish on a dock. Yeah, not this time of year at least, man. That'd be cold. In the summertime, it might be fun. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, I'm hanging. Just hanging around. I'm just a hanging around. You know, in some of the other Assassin's Creed, you can do a back dive. You Can't do it on this one. That just sucks. Now I'm too far down. I'm going to have to go all the way up and then jump. Why? Why? Need somebody to teach you how to climb, buddy. You ain't doing too good of a job. There we go. Get it? Get it? Get it? Got it. Good. Woohoo! Okay. I missed these earlier, so I'm gonna have to come all the way over to this side. Let me click on that and then click on this. I can't wait to hook a big one and post it on Facebook, just to run it in, rub it in my dad's face. Oh yeah. Yep. I used to go fishing a lot. I used to like to fish a lot. I think I'd enjoy it now too if I ever went again. I live on a lake. I should try it sometime. I live on one of the biggest lakes in California. I should go out there and try to fish. I got a fishing pole somewhere. I think it's in storage. I used to have a good Garcia reel and a good pole. Go. There was a guy up here before. I better be careful. There he is. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Is that as far over as I can go? Why? Why? Hi. Fancy meeting you up here. By fancy, I mean I'll stick you in the head with my pokey thing. Oh, wait, that didn't come out right. Oh, hey! Got an air assassination. Can I, like, get both these guys at once? Oh, yeah! That was clean as Mean Joe Green. If Mean Joe Green was actually clean. I don't know if he was or not. Just assuming. With a name like Mean Joe Green, he was probably not clean. He was just mean. He was just a football player or something, wasn't he? Mean Joe Green. I don't remember. It's been a long time ago. I had a plan. That's not the right words. Had a dream. Long time ago, I had a dream. What is that little spot right there? What is that? What is that? Is that a boss man? Things are a lot different than they seem. What happened? Where is it? Is it under? He's under the ground. Who is that guy? And why does he have a star above his head? What is that? Do you know what that is, Zero? Constantly says I suck. Says that I can't do anything right. Well, that sucks. Should tell him to shut up. That's not nice to say to your daughter. Can't do anything right. Although if it's my daughter, then I could tell her that because she's a commie bastard. And that's the truth. That's the truth, and I'm sticking to it. Now, my daughter is 30. How old is she now? She's got to be getting up there. 35, maybe. And a couple years ago, she unfriended me from Facebook because she was talking about all this Marxist bullshit on Facebook and posting all this like woke progressive crap. And so I didn't do anything wrong. All I did is got on there and wrote my feelings about that stuff and told her how she was so wrong. and the first thing she said is, this wasn't directed towards you. No, this is what she wrote back. This wasn't directed towards you. I'm talking to my friends here. I said, well, you're on Facebook and you're writing this stuff that doesn't make any sense at all. And you're trying to disown the country that made you able to talk like this. When you completely disrespect a country and a system that gave you the right to disrespect that country and system. That just because you have the right to disrespect the country, you shouldn't. It doesn't mean you have to do that. I will disrespect the leaders of the country, but the system itself, the way the government is supposed to be, if it wasn't for the idiots that we have in office, the way that the country is supposed to be is a good place, and it is what led us to a point where we can actually express ourselves the way we want to express ourselves, unlike people like in, say, China or freaking North Korea or Cuba. They can't express themselves the way they want. They can't do what they want to do because they have a government that is right up their ass, But yeah, my daughter doesn't understand that. And so I was trying to explain some simple facts about the United States and about the way that she was privileged. She should feel privileged to actually have been born and raised in a country that give her the freedom to do that. But she don't understand that. So at first she just told me, she was rude about it. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my friends. I said, well, if you want to talk to somebody that's going to agree with you, go ahead. But if you want to talk to somebody that might oppose your opinions and maybe you might learn something, if you want to live your life in a little bubble where everybody agrees with you, fine. But if you want to actually try to learn something and try to better yourself and try to understand what the world around you and how that there is people that think differently than you, then we need to discuss things. And she unfriended me. Said, she typed me a message. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. And first after that, she started telling me how bad she had it as a child because of me. The only thing, I let her, she only lived with me for a couple years. And I let her do anything she wanted. She was already like 15, 16 years old by that time. Let her do anything she wanted. She didn't have any curfews. She didn't have anything. Except one thing. She was going out with some dude at 50, she started going out with this dude when she was like 12 or 13. And then I found out that he was 12 years older than her. So when she was 12 years old, he was 24. That is a child molester, if you ask me, because they were having sex when she was like 13 or 14. And I made her break up with the dude. And that's the only bad thing that I ever... It wasn't a bad thing because it was right, But she started jumping all over me about that shit and making up shit, Like that I didn't... this is one thing. I had a 2-bedroom apartment. When she moved in with me and my son already lived with me, I gave her the master bedroom, and me and my son got bunk beds, and we slept in the other freaking room in a bunk bed. Instead of making her sleep on a bunk bed with my son, I figured, she's a teenage girl. She doesn't need to have a room with a freaking brother, you know? So I moved in with my son, you know? And we freaking slept on bunk beds. I gave her everything when she lived with me. Let her get away with anything, and then she treated me like that. And 20 years later, she starts making up shit like that. I wouldn't let her do this. I wouldn't let her do that. She said that I didn't come to her play that she was in. She wasn't in a play. She was the set designer of a play. If she was acting in the play, I would have been there. But I don't give a shit about a bunch of high school kids that I don't even know. A play that was probably not too good. I saw her set design, and it was really good because I went there to pick her up a few times. Saw the set design. That was cool. I didn't need to see the damn play. But anyway, it was pretty messed up. But yeah, your dad shouldn't say things like that about you. I never did say anything bad about my daughter or to her when she was younger. But now I will, because she's a commie bastard. What I didn't hear, sorry. Oh, I can't remember what it was now. I just went on a rant, sorry. I always go on rants at the start of the streams. He said that my play sucked. Oh, that sucks. And she apologized. Did she apologize? Nope, she never apologized. I haven't talked to her since. That's been 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 4. Probably about 3 years ago. I haven't talked to her since. She got married like a year before that. And I went to her wedding, met her new husband, commie husband. I think he's the one that got her into this whole Marxist thing. And she didn't even ask me to walk her down the aisle. That was the real screwed up thing. That kind of bothered me then. But I had a good time at the reception, and got to see some old friends, family, things like that. Her mom's family is real cool, Got to see all of them. I hadn't seen them in years. And her stepfather, I think that's the reason why she didn't want me to walk her down the aisle, because she was afraid that it would hurt his feelings. He was her step-frickin' father. He had another daughter that he could walk down the fucking aisle when she gets married, But I think it was more of a Marxist thing and a woke thing, that she thought that she's a strong woman and she could walk down the aisle by herself. And that's what she did. She walked down the aisle by herself. What kind of new wave bullshit is that? Because she don't want to be traditionalist. It's what did she say? She actually said this when I asked her, like a couple weeks later, I messaged her and asked her, and she said something about it seemed misogynistic to have a male walk her down the aisle. What? I'm her fucking father. I'm not a male. I'm a male, yeah, but I'm not just a male. I'm her father. Fuck. She's fucking retarded. Anyway, because the audio kept cutting out during my Zoom play. Oh no. You're saving her, and now you saved her, and now, yeah. When she moved in with me when she was like 15, it was because she lived in like this pretty much sty of a place with her mom and her mom's dogs who were peeing on the couch and shit. I went over there to pick her up a few times. She'd come over for the weekend, every other weekend. And when I'd pick her up, it was like a mess over there. And it was just not a way to live. And she just wanted to get out of there. And so I said, you can live with me. And so, I got her out of there. So Now she regrets everything. I don't think she regrets anything because she's a commie little bastard. Communists don't care about people. They don't care about family. They don't care about other people except for theirself. They act like they do, but that's all virtue signaling. They put on a front. They act like they... I don't know. I've dealt with a lot of communist people and Marxist people, and they're just not nice people. The way that they talk about other people, they talk about racism and sexism and all this different stuff to make it sound like they're against all that stuff, but they're the ones that are making it worse. You know, when I grew up, it was at a time when people were saying, this is when Martin Luther King was saying that I had a dream speech. You know, I have a dream speech when he said that he wants his children and his grandchildren to grow up in a world where they're judged by their character and not the color of their skin. And that's pretty much how I lived my life, not wanting to judge people by their character, not looking at color. And now that's all they look at now anymore. I grew up thinking there's no difference in people except for the way that they were raised. It has nothing to do with the color of their skin. It has nothing to do with their sex or sexual orientation or anything like that. It has to do with the way they were brought up and the culture that they live in and the culture they create for themselves. That's what makes people different. And that's their character. And I do not have to like somebody when they have a bad character. You know? I don't know. I should probably get back to the game. It happened in the UK during royal family wedding. Oh yeah. The what's her name? Melba Marcos? Is that her name? No. That was somebody completely different. Whatever Prince the prince's wife. I can't remember her name. Something Marcos or Melba, I don't know. And he said that my bowling score was weak. Do you forgive her? Oh, I forgive her if she would just freaking grow up and not see the world through freaking Marxist colored glasses. I asked my dad about me and Devlin, and he said he won't even go, and that it would be stupid. What if you wanted to get married? He's not going to go to your wedding? That's freaking... That's not even right. Meghan Merkel, that's it. Melda Marcos. I think that was the freaking queen of the Philippines or something at one time. I'm all screwed up on that. Anyway, what am I doing? I am trying to get this thing here, and then What, is there anything else over there? Okay, I'm trying to get something that's in here with all these dudes. Can I, like, do I have to go kill them? I think I have to go kill them. Don't you bloody try it? Is that what he said? Don't you bloody try it! Don't try it! Oh, shit. Damn. Can I see what I'm doing, please? Can you please let me see what I'm doing?
We've got him. Pressing.
Woohoo! Look at all the people that helped me. I had the whole town after these four guys. They had no chance at all. They had no chance. Don't worry, God will deal with her.
What's happening?
I think Prince Charles kind of dealt with her a little bit. He's disowning him. Or not Prince Charles, he's King Charles now, huh?
Someone get hurt?
Did he keep his name? I don't remember.
Pa always
What am I looking for?
There's nothing
There
on
it
a
is.
place but a steel company.
Yay. Now what? I got to get to the game because I'm just here screwing around and ranting. Anyway, my point about mentioning that about my daughter is that her political beliefs, I was fine with it. I would have debated.
Why the rush? I love the king.
I would have debated all that stuff with her, all she wanted. But because of her political beliefs and her idea that she was right and that her way was the only way, she first told me it's none of my business to talk to her about that stuff. Second, she started projecting her hatred of people like me to a point where she was making shit up. This is what's wrong with a lot of the world, man. This is what's wrong with the whole left right now. The extreme left that's taking over the left, you know, is at the political arena, is that they think that they're so right and that their way of thinking about the world is perfect, that there's no room for judgment and there's no room for compromise, and that nobody around them is right except for them. And the problem is that with a free society and a good civilization, there is a lot of different kinds of people. No, people don't think the same. And this whole idea of diversity in their way of looking at things is diversity of color or diversity of superficial characteristics. Color, sex, sexual orientation, stuff like that. That's their idea of culture, of diversity, is diversity of cultures and people and stuff. But the real diversity is diversity of thought. Not cultures is one thing, but the color of the skin has nothing to do with that. Because you can have a culture, and you can have people of different colors living in that culture, and believe in the exact same things as the rest of the people in that culture. And the color of the skin has nothing to do with it in that sense.
I'll smash you like a bloody maggot you are.
So the real diversity in people is diversity of thought and diversity of ways of life. And that's what it is. Nobody thinks the same, and nobody has the same type of way of life. If you live in a city, you're going to live a hell of a lot different than the people that are in the country. If you live in the United States, you're going to live a hell of a lot different than people in, say, China. That's the real diversity, is trying to accept people that think differently than you. And not that you have to agree with anybody. It's that you compromise. The thing that makes the difference between civilization and chaos is compromise. You have a bunch of different people with different ways of looking at things, and a bunch of different cultures living in close proximity of each other, and all of them think different and live different, but they still live in the same neighborhoods and the same cities and the same communities. The only way that works is when people compromise with each other and say, you know, I will accept you for who you are and the way you think, and you accept me for who I am and the way I think. That's real diversity. And that's the only way to keep a civilization going. You cannot say that I'm right and you're wrong and screw off, except for if it's really, really like bad shit, you know, like murderers and thieves and sexual predators and things like that, you know. Then you can disagree with them because they're just evil bastards, you know. But to put somebody's way of life in that category and say that just because they believe in a certain political idea and they don't try to push it on, oh shit, I knew that was going to happen, and they don't try to push it on other people, and then you just try to live with each other. You know, that's you have to do that if you want any kind of civilization. That's what civil means. Civil. You be civil to each other, and civil doesn't mean that you have to agree. It just means that you have to accept the other people. Anyway, let me do this. I got to do this without talking. So I got to bump. Oh shit! I'm just wasting too many of them now. Okay, boom. Dude. Oh, okay, I got to get in the rhythm of it. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Dun, dun. Oh shit! Too soon. Son of a bitch! I gotta let it go at least once. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit! Wow. 2, 3. Wow, just barely made it. I wasted what, 9? There's something going on over this way.
Eh bien, je compatis, mais charité bien ordonnée commence par soi-même.
Now these guys are going to be after me. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. No! Can you run up freaking stairs without jumping all over everything? Go! Wow. I got like 100 dudes after me right now. Out of the way, Jumpo. Jumpo. Okay. Right next to my next thing. Oh, is he coming this way? Don't come over here.
Faster that way.
Believe me, I bet her past will bite back. Yep. And when it does, that's why I try not to talk to him too much. Yeah. I accept you for you. Yep. Because my dad is a donkey butt and blames things on me all the time. Well, see, that's the thing, is you can't blame people. You can't blame people for things. You know, blaming people for everything is a way to make excuses for your own actions. You have people should have control of their own actions, and they tend to blame people for everything. And I think that's what I was talking about a while ago, is that if you there's a whole victim society going on right now, and everybody tends to want to blame everything on everybody else. And there's a point in life where you have to just take responsibility for everything around you. You know, you can't say that it's because of somebody else when you're not trying to solve it yourself, you know. I've always said that it's kind of sad. Oh shit, I didn't mean to go up there. It's kind of sad when people blame their parents for the way they were raised after they were raised. During the time that you're being raised, yeah, you can blame your parents for all the crap that you go through. because they're supposed to protect you and they're supposed to help you through it. And if they're causing it, then it's their fault. But once you become an adult, then there's no excuse for you not to take your own control. And I know, especially with Jessica, she has a good reason not to be able to take control of things like that, you know. But you got to take as much control as you can, though. And that way you can't blame other people on it if you have control of your own destiny.
What's your game then? Now you've broken the law.
Well, most people, at least, I should say. Some people just, you can't help it, you know. When if you're got certain disabilities where you actually still have to have your parents' help, then, you know, you can blame them for crap. Then, if you can't do certain things for yourself, and you have to rely on them for it. That's the problem with the government too. I think the reason why I'm trying to say this is that everybody needs to take control of their own lives, and if your government starts giving you less control and less, just like parents, if your government starts giving you less control and less options and less choice of your own, then it is their fault. But see, you still have to try to do it yourself, come up with different solutions. And that's part of life, is trying to come up with different solutions. Accepting that there are different solutions. And trying to understand what they are. I'm hitting the wrong keys or button. I think. Abuse can be a weapon, but never use it. Yep. It will be painful. It's called abuse, and if your daughter's in an abusive situation, I have heard horrible stories of abuse, be it husband or wife or parent. I don't think he's abusing her. I think that they're both brainwashed each other to accept something that's really idiotic, like Marxism. You can't. I could go into the reasons why Marxism is idiotic. There's a lot of reasons, but most of them have to do with choice. Just like I was saying, it's choice. When the government gives you less choice, and the government has to regulate shit, and Marxism wouldn't work without it being heavily regulated. They say, well, it'd be democratic because everybody could vote on it and blah blah blah, and if the people want it to be that way, then it should be that way. But you know, even if you vote on it, you could have up to almost half of the people vote against something, and then they're going to still have to live with it. Say you only have 51% of the people that actually voted for it, the other 49% of the people didn't want to fucking live like that. So they lose their choice because of the freaking majority, and they lose their freedom because of the majority. And that's not the way that the United States was meant to be. And no matter what Marxists say, and they make all these excuses of how we'll be in charge of our own destinies and blah 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 blah. No, you're not in charge of your own destinies when the majority of people vote against what you think you should do. The only solution to that is if you have the choice to make those choices yourself without the government without it even coming to a vote. See, if half the fucking people vote for you to do to live one way, more than half the people vote for you to live one way, and then you have to live that way, you're not free anymore. It's the government that's controlling you, because not just.
I'll be ready for you.
Oh god, this is gonna suck. Because those guys behind me are gonna chase me down now.
Je dois partir.
But yeah, it's democratic. It's democracy that says that they can freaking you can vote on something. But see, if it's something that's going to take away your freedom and take away your choices, it shouldn't never even been voted on in the first damn place. That's my point. The more shit, the more. Damn! Would that fucking guy stop shooting at me?
Come back here and fight!
I knew that was going to happen. Oh god, I could have went right there. I was too slow. Oh god, these guys are going to start chasing me now. Why can't I get away from this bastard? He's been chasing me for like ever. I need a place to hide. God, they're right there. Son of a bitch. I can't get away from freaking idiots. God! This is what I don't like about this game, man. There's no place to really freaking hide. Look, there's another guy right there. Right there. Two guys. Son of a bitch. Look at that guy. He's running around like an idiot. Where is he? Where is he? I don't know. I don't know.
Ready. Onward. Or...
What I was getting at is people get power hungry, and they realize that if they can talk a lot of people into voting a certain freaking way, they can change the lives of everybody. When you should never even think about freaking changing certain things, you know? You should not change like, no! Like, basic human rights. And if you vote against the freaking basic human rights, you're just creating an atrocity, you know? And then everybody has to follow it. Like, what would happen if somebody comes up with a law said, oh yeah, let's just bring back slavery, and then for some reason they come up with some weird freaking point, and then half the people in the United States or half the people in the world agree with it because it sounds okay the way that they're saying it. It's not really slavery, it's blah 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 blah. You know, you can make something sound like it's not slavery and it still be slavery. And then all of a sudden everybody votes on it, and 51% of the people say, yeah, that sounds good. And then 49% of the people say, that's slavery. No. But the 51% of the people vote for it. And then we got slavery. It never should have been voted on in the first place because it was slavery, you know? I think that's the point I was trying to make. That was a roundabout way of saying it, though. But how did I miss this? I was just through this whole area. I thought I cleaned out this whole area already. Anyway. Let me check out chat again. I'm talking too much. I need to get back into the game. He always starts arguments with me when I try to be peaceful. I live with my uncle, and he's a lot nicer to me than my dad is. Yep. That's good at least. At least you got somebody to help you out there. You went past it. I was just running. Cold, you're cold. Yeah. Pell, if you do a main quest today, I reckon you'll get all the puzzles to get the sword today. There's only 4 of those, and they're easier than Nostradamus enigmas. Oh yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just trying to get these chests real quick. But I would have been done with the chests, but I'm spending too much time talking on the chat. Let me catch up with the chat real quick, and then I'll go straight to this stuff. Sea of Thieves has PvP and PvE servers. Yeah. I'm already into a game right now that's multiplayer, and it's taken up way too much of my time, and that's Fallout 76. So I'm not gonna play another server multiplayer type game, at least not for a while. I might get into Sea of Thieves sometime. I think it looks like a pretty cool game, but not anytime soon. It's like Fallout. Yeah, Fallout's taken up all my time lately. I don't even have time to do any woodworking, which I've been wanting to do. Some people are behaving like holes in the planet, trying to bully their way through life. Yep, exactly. Somewhere down the line, they will regret it. No one is perfect, so that's why I have not lost my hope yet. Yeah, and that's the truth, is nobody is perfect. And that's the problem, is that these people think that we have to live in some kind of perfect utopia world, and that's they're good people because they're striving for this perfect world. No, that doesn't make you a good person. What makes you a good person is realizing that the world is not perfect and that you cannot change it. You can change certain things about the world, but you need to start closer to home. You need to work on yourself and the people around you, and help out people. Not freaking threaten them, or not freaking demonize them, or not hate them. You just accept that that's the way that they are, and then encourage them to do better. Don't hate them into trying to do better. You encourage them to do better. And you don't put them down. You just be there for them when they do need some help, when they need a hand up, when they need some help trying to figure something out. Be there for them. Say, hey, I'm here for you. When you want to learn something besides the little narrow world that you're viewing things in, let me know, and I'll try to help you out. Yep. And people, that's the main thing, is you got to realize that we're not perfect. We're not going to ever live in a perfect world. We shouldn't strive to be in a perfect world, because for one thing, my idea of a perfect world is going to be completely different than every one of you. Every single person has their own idea of a perfect world, or paradise, or utopia. Everybody has their own version of that. All of us can't be right, because all of us are going to look at it differently. Maybe not completely differently. Some people say, well, my idea of utopia is this, and this. And yours is this, and this. And maybe we got 50% of the same ideas. But the other 50% is going to be at least a little bit different, if not completely different. So you cannot have a perfect freaking world, because it's only one person's vision of that perfect world. And the rest of the 8 billion people have a different idea. And we're not perfect beings either. So we're going to be flawed, and we're going to have flaws in all of our systems and everything. The only thing that we can do to help that is understand that everybody is going to be flawed, and try to lead people in the right direction. And if they go off the reservation, then maybe they have to go into freaking prison for a while or something, you know? Or forever if they really screw up. You know? That's the only way to keep civilization civil. Is to have rules, have certain rules, but still give people as much choice as they can without hurting other people. You know, they can do whatever, let people do whatever they want to do, as long as it doesn't involve hurting other people. As long as it doesn't. There's this type of, how many people are in here? Type of way of looking at things where, or saying, there's this thing called a social contract. They came out with this a long time ago, hundreds of years ago, and one dude back in the 1600s actually wrote it out pretty good. His name was John Locke. Same name as the guy from the TV show Lost. It's spelt the same way. I think he was named after John Locke. But in John Locke's version of a social contract, everybody has God-given rights. And that's your first part of the contract. It's called
What the hell is going on? No. Gilbert.
the natural principles.
Where did the murdering bastard go? Someone answer me.
Someone answer me. Oh, God, I'm out of Berserker Blades. I need to go buy some more of those. This guy needs to stop running back and forth, man. He's in my way. I want to kill this guy. But you have this natural principle, which means it's anything that you could do anything that you want to do if you were completely alone. In a world where you're the only one that exists, what are the freedoms that you would have? And what could you do? That's your natural rights. Well, if there's nobody else around, you're not going to hurt anybody else, right? You're not going to bother anybody else. So you have certain natural rights there. You have the right to think. You have the right to survive. Things like that. You have the right of choice to make your own choices. Then the second principle is the principle of community, the principle of society, or society. That now you add other people into the mix, so your freedom narrows a little bit more. Now you have the right to do anything that you want to do, as long as it doesn't affect the rights of everybody else around you. Everybody has the right to survive and think and speak and do whatever they want to do, as long as it doesn't hurt other people around them. So then after that, you have two other rights, and one of them is the principle of domain, which means that wherever you were born and wherever you live, you have the rights to that area. You're a citizen of that area. But it gets a little more complicated. But the very last right is the principle of government. And the principle of government just says that when you get your natural rights, your individual rights, and then add to them the rights of other people's individual rights, when there's a dispute between you and the other individuals, then the government comes into play. And that's mostly to protect your rights from the other people. And that's the only thing that a government should do. is protect your rights from the other people. Like laws. Make laws that keep people from stealing your shit or murdering you or invading your domain, your territory. And that's it, period. That's the 4 principles of social contract. And you agree on that from birth of being a person, or you just go be a freaking hermit somewhere, you know? But the government should not take those laws away from you or other people, period. They say that they're doing it to protect the planet and all these other things. I don't think that they really know what's protecting the planet really means. Or they're trying to protect all of us from each other. See, they can use it and manipulate it and make those laws so that they are protected. And that's what their job is to protect us from each other. But to a certain extent, clear and present danger is the only thing they should protect us from, which means that anything that is foreseeable, like if somebody freaking steals something from you, you can't do it beforehand, you know, like Minority Report. You can't freaking know that shit beforehand, so you can't make a preemptive law. You just have to try to catch the person that did it after the fact, or help try to inform people how to protect themselves, you know. But you can't make a law restricting things like COVID, because they had no freaking clue what they were actually doing there. I wish I had I'm just going to have to fight these guys. I need to stop talking and do this. I'm going to figure out how to kill one of them, and then the other 3 are just going to have 4 or 5 maybe are going to have to freaking try to kill me. So I'm just going to go right around, up over, and spike this guy in the head. Right now.
Traitor, die! Right behind you. Get behind the bastard.
All right. Did that. I just had to concentrate and stop talking. He says my dad wants to argue about everything. You just ignore him. Yeah, that's probably the best deal, best advice. Right, let me loot this guy first. Abuse victims are like turtles. They are scared but eventually they will tell their story. Yep. I would loot Buckingham Palace if I was the only one. Yeah. Well, you know, if that's what all these apocalyptic games are about and shit, you know, and apocalypse post-apocalyptic worlds where or movies and books and TV shows and shit like that, where look at the Walking Dead. They're the only ones left, and there's nobody in charge of all these stores or anything, so you can just go into a freaking store or anywhere you want and get the stuff out of there, because, you know, what else is going to be used for? But to be able to do that, there has to be a lot less people in the world. And that's what a post-apocalyptic world's all about. And I think that's why people enjoy these kind of games, not this kind of game, but like Fallout and stuff like that, is because it's gives them this more freedom of what would you do if you could do anything, you know? Would you be a raider? Go kill people, which that's bad. Or would you just try to survive and
Get over here!
this guy's gonna shoot me, huh?
Right there.
And try to be good and start civilization over again, you know? And be a positive influence on people and the world. Damn it. Walk back. And then once you start a new civilization, are you going to try to help it not fall back into the same old bullshit? Problem is it will anyway. The best you can hope for is to create a safe place for the people that want to try to stay safe, you know? Yeah,
Hey, you! Stay there a moment!
and then you'll still have the raiders, you'll have freaking crazy people, the cannibals, and in a post-apocalyptic world, you know, people are all trying to survive, so a lot of them will be doing some pretty nasty shit to each other. So the best thing you could hope for is to try to keep that down to a minimum and try not to let it influence you and make you become a bad person. Because the truth is,
Hold a moment, citizen!
damn it, I did that too soon, didn't I? Nobody should have been able to see that.
Must be hereabouts. But where? Now where's he at? Bloody odd. Did he make a sharp turn somewhere?
All I was saying is that the at least the way I see it is that the whole point of life is to try to become a better person. And if you just let bad shit tempt you and influence you and make you into something that you don't want to be, then you've lost. You've lost the game of life, you know. You went off the rails and became something that's meaningless or evil. My uncle told me when it comes to my dad, honey, your dad has done deep down issues, has deep down issues and wants to argue with you, just ignore him. Yep. Or use a nuke rocket launcher. Hey, Alan, what's up? Got, a fat man. Okay, I think I need to get this other guy over here. Wait. Do I have any darts yet? No. Let me see if I can do this.
Come near me, you're a dead man!
Bloody hell.
What now?
Both of them walking over there?
The hell.
Maybe I could do this.
You won't bloody lose me!
I won't. Wow, that's 2 darts. How many darts does it take to kill fat guy? There we go. I guess 3. 3 or 4.
What the hell is going
How many
on?
did I do? 3 or 4. I can't remember. Oh God, how did I get up there? Wacka, 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 wacka. Yo, hola, amigo. Hola? Hola. Hola. H is silent, huh? Like in Jesus. Wait, that's not silent in Jesus, huh? But that's not an H. That's a J. Sorry about that. I don't remember what that was about. Como está usted? Is that a phrase? I remember something like that from like school or something. Okay, I'm done here. Now what? I've only got this, and this left. Oh, there's another tricorner. Tricorner? Oh, hey, there's a couple things over here too. Where am I? Where's those guys? Oh, they're right there. Damn it. Can I go through this door? Later. Wait, is there this dude? Need to talk to him. I got words to pick with him. Oh, this way.
Enchanté de votre visite, monsieur.
Enchanté. I don't know what that means, but I think that's French. I actually said a French phrase right, I think. Enchanté. Oui, oui, monsieur. Oui, oui, manure. Something up there. Enchanté, manure. Enchanté. Does that mean oh, by the way, you got bad breath. Enchanté.
Abat les tyrans.
Auteur.
C'est admirable.
Catman.
Oh, mon argent ne
Hey,
finira-
welcome to the stream. Sorry,
je pense que
you
vous
might get
trouverez
kicked
ça
off
de la
if you keep
sortie.
spamming like that, though.
Il mérite la mort.
Don't want to kick you off, so let's keep it to a line or two.
Ah, vous voilà.
You will get kicked off if you do that one more time. Do you understand that? I cannot scroll back and forth.
Inutile d'avoir recours à la violence,
Non,
pas
je
vrai?
regrette.
À
Vous devrez
mort!
prendre rendez-vous.
Qu'il n'en reste rien!
Défoncez-leur le
Mon
crâne.
frère n'est pas loin. Il me suffit de l'appeler.
Yep.
Encore un
Well, that
misérable
answered that
voleur.
question, huh? Spamming bastards.
Nous nous connaissons?
Wait, what's up there? Oh, wow. I thought I was looking for the chest. I thought I clicked the chest, but apparently I clicked the hat. Oh, shit. The French in this game sounds weird. Please don't what? Please don't, Alan? Please don't what? Sound weird? He don't speak French. He speaks Spanish. So how is he going to sound weird if the French sounds weird? Damn it, don't jump again. Wow, he just jumped right, almost jumped right off there again. Okay, where is the chest now? Damn it. It's like right under me, huh? Where is it? There it is, I see it now. People guarding it everywhere. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Urgh. Like non-native, I don't know. It's Italian, not Spanish. This in this game is French. He speaks Spanish. Alan is from Mexico. He speaks Spanish. I'm pretty sure he speaks Spanish in real life. Nothing to do with Italian or Latin or anything. Did that guy just shoot me? Oh God, those guys are coming. There's a bunch of them too.
Get out of here! Go on!
We got two of them. Oh shit.
J'espère que ce n'est pas la peste. Dans le doute, n'approchons pas. Quelqu'un devrait appeler la garde. Eh bien, et aller retrouver ton créateur.
Is that it? Is that sorry? Oh yeah. Apparently you probably didn't know. I think of buying Assassin's Creed Origins. I don't think I played it before. That's a pretty good game. Like I know I've mentioned this before. To me, after Syndicate, they kind of went off the rails a little bit, but they're still good games. And I think if you're interested in Egyptian mythology and stuff, it's a real good game about that. And just exploring Egypt in general. You can climb up on top of the pyramids. You can go perch on top of the Sphinx's head, you know. Check out all the temples and stuff. You can fight the gods. You can fight freaking Ra and what's the other guy? Cooked, raw and cooked. You can eat them raw or you can eat them cooked. No, Horus. You can fight Horus, which is pretty cool. And Isis, and then you get to see some of the gods, I think. And you played all the other older Assassin's Creeds then, huh? From part 1 all the way to Syndicate. Those are the best. If you haven't played those, if you haven't played one of those, I'd suggest getting it first and playing those. That'd be my recommendation. There's dudes over here. Let me see. I can go up top and jump on their heads. That might be fun. Sounds cool.
Come back here!
Wait.
I'll turn you into horse and down!
Not all of Egypt. I didn't say all of Egypt. You can't. This isn't all of France either. This is probably not even all of Paris. and none of the games have all of anything. They just have select areas. So I'm not talking literally. I'm talking, you know, figuratively. Sounds cool. Only 3 gods. Yeah. Well, you also run into other stuff in there, like the Minotaur. Oh, wait. Minotaur's in Odyssey, huh? Legendary freaking creatures, and there's some other stuff going on in there. You run into Cleopatra, and I think Mark Antony, maybe? I don't think Julius Caesar's in it. I can't remember. But Mark Antony is, for sure. You fight with him on a ship. Okay, this is the last little area I got to go to, except for right here. And that's either in... Is that inside? Yeah, I think that's inside the building, so I don't want to go back in that building yet. So all I got left is these 2 little things here. So let me go over there and check that out. After Syndicate, the franchise went a bit to hell, but some of the games are worth it. Yeah, they're worth it. I mean, I'm not saying that they're bad games. I don't think the games actually went to hell. What I think is they went off the rails of the whole Assassin's storyline, you know, the whole first Civ and all that stuff. They kind of went off the rails a little bit. I mean, none of the characters in all 3 of them are not assassins. You know, none of, or actually 4 if you count. There's 2 different characters you can choose from in Odyssey, but not any of those characters are actual assassins. Yeah, Origins says that he's a precursor to the assassins, and it shows how the assassins came about, but I don't think it did it in the best way possible. And then you go even further back with Odyssey, because he's not even an assassin at the beginning, and he kind of becomes one through the game, but they're not even called assassins at that point. And then Valhalla, they were assassins by that point, and he wasn't an assassin at all. He just had a couple assassins hanging around. So they were good games on their own, I think. But I think that the whole assassin part of it could have been left out, and it still would have been a really good game. But I think they could have left it out and came up with something that was closer to the Assassin's Creed, you know? The whole stuck with the story and maybe enhanced it instead of trying to change it, which that's what I think they did. Okay, here's one of the things that I need. It's right there. Maybe I can jump up there and around.
Eh bien, quel vacarme!
Ce drôle s'y entend.
Alan, John Wesley's here? I didn't even see him come in. What's up, John Wesley? Oh, there you are. How's it going? Franchise changing is the people's fault, not Ubisoft. I mean, after Syndicate, people were complaining that it's getting repetitive, so they took a year off and made something else. Yep. I think Syndicate was not really repetitive. That's the problem. Syndicate was different but the same, and I think that this game and Rogue are kind of repetitive, except for it has a different storyline. And the main thing about the Assassin's Creed that I liked about it is that it was a certain type of game where it just told stories about the period of time, and it changed them around and made a mythology into it, a mythology of its own. And then and they did use, mythology of the times also, but then in Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, they used existing main mythologies and lost the actual game mythology. I think that's the best way to describe what I feel about it. They lost the actual the mythology of the Assassin's Creed, and the way it came about should have been the main focus, and it should have been the main story, and all the mythologies of the times up to Syndicate were side stories. They weren't the main story. But then when you get to, especially when you get to Odyssey and then Valhalla, the mythologies of the time and the mythologies of the characters become the main story. And they blend those mythologies with the Assassin's mythologies, which I think really completely went off the rails and really sucked. You could have either or, but you can't blend them together into one. By making Odin and Loki and all them Norse mythologies characters, actual characters in the game, and make them Izu, I think was carrying it way too far. So where's this thing that I'm looking for? Oh, it's right there.
Agile, mais probablement simple d'esprit.
Damn it, dude. I was trying to hang down there so I could drop. He's going to see me. Can you hang? Can you hang and drop? Can you drop? Can you drop? Fuck, too late. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. I can get the hell out of here. I'm just going to kill him. I was wanting to kill at least one of them before I even got to this point. I hate that. That freaking, what just happened right there is that right in the middle of my swing, this guy attacked me. He didn't attack before, and his thing didn't stop. That's what I was trying to say before, is they have these things above their head that blink when they're supposed to be starting to attack. But they're supposed to blink way before they attack. In this game, they don't. Like, before you start attacking someone else, you know? So that you know, when you come out of your attack, you can go right into... Oh, shit. There's more guys? Would you just die already? Oh, he wasn't dead.
Écrasez-leur la cervelle. Nous abattrons toutes les barrières pour arriver jusqu'à vous. Votre temps est révolu. C'est le nôtre maintenant.
A lot of people like it, and some are crying back. This was a lesson to never ask devs to make something you're not sure about. Yeah. Eivor's an assassin. He even has the hidden blade on his wrist. All of them have hidden blades. That doesn't make him an assassin. Eivor's not an assassin. He did not even know what assassins mean. Even throughout the game, even to the end of the game, he still didn't know what a real assassin was. That other dude, the real assassin that was in there, he was kind of telling him a little bit about what was assassin was like, but he never did understand it. I don't think Eivor ever understood exactly what the Assassin's Creed was, or just the Brotherhood itself. There was no Brotherhood. There was 2 other assassins in the whole game. Fans would roast Ubisoft. He's not an assassin. He rejects joining them in the end. Yep. Exactly. He wasn't an assassin. I don't think he even understood what it really meant to be an assassin. Damn it, I'm way behind, ain't I, on the reading. He keeps the hidden blade. That doesn't mean he's an assassin. Right. He got the hidden blade as a gift from his brother for doing something for them. If you played Valhalla, how you doing, Pale? I'm good. Oh, pretty good, man. Just been playing a lot of Fallout 76. He's keeping the hidden blade. He does, but he's not an assassin. Was Hatham Kenway an assassin? I think Kenway was an assassin at the beginning, wasn't he? Not at the beginning of the game, but initially he was an assassin. And then he quit the assassins before the initial part of the game. And then during that game, you think he's an assassin at the start of the game, but then you find out he's really a Templar. But I think he was originally an assassin, but he still had he had his hidden blade from being an assassin, but he was actually a Templar by that time. I don't know. I'd have to read up on that, because I'm pretty sure he was an assassin at one point. I think it actually talks about it in some of the correspondence and things that you read. Hidden blades are used heavily by the assassins, but other factions adapted to those weapons since they were useful. Now, I think in Hatham's case, he was an actual assassin at one time. All the games have real logic. Eivor rejected joining the assassins at the end of Valhalla since it's not his way to live. He even wears it wrong. I know, he put it on the outside of his wrist instead of the inside. Forgot about that. It's been a while since I played that game, but I really like the game, though. It's one of my favorites out of all the Assassin's Creed games, but as a standalone and not if it had nothing to do with Assassins. Valhalla answers many questions. Blame Desmond. It's his fault. It's Isu. That's what I said, ain't it? What'd I say? Isu? Same thing. In Brotherhood, there's a cutscene of the Isu falling down, and it matches the Valhalla cutscene perfectly, but they are portraying portrayed as human figures in Valhalla cutscene. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I know that whole freaking scene when they're in the whirligig thing or whatever. I don't know what that thing is. That's where they're trying to stop the solar flare from happening, but then freaking Loki screws it all up or something. I'd have to watch that over again. I got a stream of it. So the idea of the Izu being Norse gods was invented a while ago. Now I think in Brotherhood they had it differently a little bit. I'd have to look at that again. This last time I played Brotherhood, I didn't have any of the cutscenes because I was just doing the missions. But I did play Brotherhood about 8 or 9 months ago, because I could tell by my saves when I played it. And I was actually streaming part of it, I think, here and there. But yeah, I can't remember exactly. Bazem, yep, that's the guy that's going to be in Mirage. Hatham. Bazem didn't really share much. Well, I think she was mentioning Bazem when I was talking about the assassin in Valhalla. Hatham, towards the end, rarely helped Eivor understand. Hatham in Valhalla? Depends on the player's choice. There wasn't a choice. Well, mentally, yeah, but canon, lore, no. I think I'm lost on what we were talking about at those times. Hatham Kenway was training to be an assassin until he was 15 years old, but after his father's death, he was manipulated. That's right. Okay, now I remember. Blue Jay, what's up? Okay, I'm going to get back into the game. I finally caught up on all the chat. Well, get rid of that. Now what am I doing? I think I got most of this stuff now. There's only one more. Oh, shit, I never did get that. Okay, where's that at? Yeah, I forgot exactly what they were talking about with Hatham, but yeah, you're right about that now that you mentioned it. Oh, did I just pass it? Sacre bleu. I thought you were meaning that Eivor was talking to him. God, there's two guys right there. Oh, there's one on my left too, huh? I better get that guy quick. Hey. What up? Got a backache? Oh, guess so. Sorry about that. Need a back brace? I don't think it'll do any good anymore. That guy's looking. One guy's looking this way. Damn it. See if I can jump on their heads from over here somewhere. There was coincidentally a guy called Hatham in Valhalla, but that was an assassin. Oh, the other dude that was with Basim. I forgot what his name was. Arno never went after Shay. We don't know, but probably not, considering he didn't get told. Hence why he's a drunk. Okay, one last thing. I am going to try to get this real quick, if I can. Wait, I could fast forward, travel over there. Fast forward. I could fast forward in time. Shag. I didn't say shag, did I? Oh, somebody said shag. I feel like they would have told us about it if it happened. So yeah, you're probably right. Arnold didn't really chase him. I think Connor had a larger chance of hunting Shay. God, I think I need to jump off here. I'd like to just go down there. Can I? Oh, shit. There. Now. See how fast I can get down. Come on. There we go. All right, I need to go in here. Woohoo! 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 There it is. Didn't have to go in. Cool. There's 6 of 7. Ah, I missed one. I bet you it's in the underground. Yeah, it's in the underground. I'm going to have to go to the underground anyway, so let me just do this. I want to play Rogue soon. I'm just finishing up Dead Kings, as Pale is. Hasn't even started Dead Kings yet. This is Dead Kings. Oh yeah, he wrote it there. This is Dead Kings. This is the second part of Dead Kings right here. I already did the first part.
You want me to come over here and crush you, you pilly?
Here it is. Find Leon, who took Condorcet's manuscript. Okay, let's do this.
Bonjour. Does Leon live here?
He ain't here.
He has to find Elise and fight Jermaine. No, I don't.
Haven't seen him for days. Leave us in
Dead
peace.
Kings is a DLC.
Not that I know of.
A lot of people would like to see his hands cut off. He's a vicious thief.
I need his help.
He went out to the windmill yesterday. I've not seen him since. Give him my name. Madame Margot.
Merci.
Please. Tell him to come home.
Margot, are you kidding? That's a stupid joke. Anyway, reward, Gatling gun. Or not Gatling gun. It's a guillotine gun. Object, investigate the windmill. Which has a huge spoiler on release. I've seen the game before. I'm not worried about spoilers. He's played it before, so that, like, it's more of an apology to the viewers. Oh.
Hello.
I know. I last time I played this, I did this. I did it a lot earlier last time. I don't mind playing things, Assassin's Creed stuff out of order, because you end up playing a lot of stuff out of order in the game anyway. Like when I was playing.
Grand Dieu, c'est un cadavre. Allez, on meurt. Allez, le tueur est sûrement tout près.
Damn, these guys are so loud. When I was playing one of the other games, I think it was Zero and a couple other people were saying that I should play Rogue first, and I know that in the timeline, Rogue comes before this, and
What's all that then?
and it would have made more sense to play it first, but I really wanted to play this game. So to me, all the Assassin's Creed games are completely out of timelines anyway. I mean, the first game was in, the 12th century, and then the second game was in the 15th century and 16th century. The third one was in the 18th century. Fourth one was back down in the beginning of the 18th century, so it went backwards. And then this one, this one and Rogue went back and forth. And then I think Syndicate is the only one, if you go in just those games, it's the only one that's in the right order. It's at the very end of the series, if that would have been the end. But then after that, you go completely backwards twice before you go forwards again. So I never really thought that the timeline actually meant anything to me. And you find spoilers in this and that, and I don't know. And what am I doing? Now let's kill these guys first.
There's an intruder in the tunnels.
Leon.
Did I buy? I bought some stuff, huh? Let me make this big guy kill everybody. Where's he going? Well, I guess that's good for me. They're all going to fight way over there. Plus, the best stat sword in the game, enchantment, that's the main reason I did this one. It's because I want that sword. I warned you, Pale, and Dark also did, but you'll find out why but I get that the game is more enjoyable probably. Playing Rogue before this one is sometimes something I should have done. Well, I already know that Arno is involved in the starting of this game. Or not Arno, I mean Shay. A lot of the stuff that happens at the starting of Rogue, or the end of Rogue, right? Happen at the starting of this game. Whole thing with Arno's father and all that stuff. Isn't it Shay that actually kills him? So I played all these games before, so I remember certain things like that. I mean, I don't remember a lot of the details, but I remember that, and I knew it from the beginning. So I just, oh hey, that's this one, ain't it? No, not that one. Oh, Scorpio, no. Not Taurus. Wait, these are out of order again. That one. A most magnificent tower. It's great granddaughter fashion to surveil her subjects and the heavens, twist sun and earth encaged in iron. That doesn't make any sense. Is this? That's the opposite direction, ain't it? Oh, that's the right direction. I wish you can do these things. AC1 comes before AC2. Yep. Bloodlines. I don't know what Bloodlines is, but I wonder why Dark doesn't not come on anymore. I think he came on once in New Vegas stream, but ever since your Black Flag series ended, he's been gone. He probably just really likes Black Flag. He didn't like New Vegas a whole lot, I don't think. Like Dark loved the Black Flag streams, so he left after them. And Elizabeth loved the New Vegas streams, and she dipped after that. She's still in the chat quite a bit, or Discord, but she's actually stopped when I started doing the DLCs in Vegas. If I would have went straight through to the end of Vegas, she probably would have stuck around. That's what she said. She actually said that when I was talking about the DLC. She said that for me not to do the DLCs, and I said, well, I want to. And I think that's when she stopped watching, when I started doing that. I personally think your Black Flag series has been the best this year, but I really enjoyed the other ones too. Yeah. Well, Black Flag, just wait until Syndicate, man, because Black Flag and Syndicate remind me a lot of each other. They're just a lot different because, the whole ship thing in Black Flag. But everything else, at least the land battles and everything else, seem similar, Yeah, I would really like playing that. I bet you we'll see more of Boonabug when I start playing Syndicate, because that's her favorite game. And Arno gets drunk and breaks the whole creed. I came here because I was bored or looking for Black Flag content, and I stuck around. Yeah. Okay, I really... I don't know what's going on with this. It's got to be this one, but I can't tag it, and that really sucks. I need to kill the rest of these guys. Well, there's the last of the bicorner hats.
You can't stop us.
I can't stop you? I can't? Did that stop you? Or are you just a liar? This is a game where you met Maria Thorpe. You may not be... Wait, that's the game where you... I don't know who Maria Thorpe is. I don't remember. What's going to, oh, there's an opening. If you're talking about in Syndicate, I don't remember any of the characters' names in there except for Queen Victoria and Jacob and Evie. Oh, and Sherlock, not Sherlock Holmes. It's what's his name? Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Remember him? Oh, and also they got Karl Marx in there. I actually think that's fun playing Karl Marx because he's such an asshole. They make him out to be a good guy. You may not be able to it because it's not marked, or it's second or third riddle. Well, that's what I'm saying. That really sucks that you have to do those in order. Because half the time you're completely, like right now, I'm completely freaking off the rails over here. Can I fast travel back to here if I went? See, if I went away, I would have to fast travel all the way back. Can you even fast travel all the way back? I don't even know. I don't even know how to get back at this point to the main game. Can you go back? Right there, huh? I'm in the middle of a thing now, so I can't really do anything. But, oh wow, I missed something. But I'd have to go all the way back after this mission. Oh shit, there's another guy. There's also another one in this area, or in this DLC. It was on the, over by the cathedral. Really sucks that they have some of the stuff in the DLC.
What's happening?
But yeah, I'd have to go all the way back and get the first one first, just to initiate it again, and then get the second one second, just to initiate it again, and then I have to come all the way back here and then get the third one. And I have to do that to every single one of them. Every single time I find another thing. And if I knew, I don't remember it being like that, but if they just let you go in here and say, hey, I found this, and then let you reactivate it. You should be able to, right here, just click on this and say activate. So that this will be your active quest at this time. And then after you're done with this, you can go back and reactivate your other quests by, I guess you'd have to go through the tracker. Sync points. Where are they? Son of a bitch. There they are. Track. Oh, I can track from here. Which one was it? Venus? I didn't know I could do it from there. Okay, I'm going to go up there and check it out in a second. Hey. I'm the man who talks to goats. That was a goofy movie. I like George Clooney, though. He's freaking nuts sometimes. Like an Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Came here with Pale Stream Oblivion. Yeah, a long time ago, huh? I'd like to play that again sometime. Wait, it was on the windmill. By the windmill, somewhere. Or was it? Right here. They make this shit so archaic, man. This is supposed to be a more advanced game than the last one, and it's not. Okay, Venus. I got it tracked now. View on map. It's going way outside the map. View on map. It's going way outside the map. Go to this one. View on map. It's going way outside the map even there. This one's right here, ain't it? Is this... Let me see something else. Maybe it's because I'm in the middle of a quest. Let me finish this quest and then come back and see what happens. Wait, did I? There's another freaking tricorner hat. I thought I got the last one. Or bicorner. Bicorn. Every time I look on the map, I find something else that I need. Same here. I came on during this. Altier's wife. Thag chick. You chase in AC1. Thug chick. Oh, yeah. Yep. Forgot about that. It's been a long time since I played AC1, but I'm actually starting it again. I'm going to record it. I'm not going to stream it, but I'll record parts of it. I've been trying to figure out how to do the shorts on YouTube. I don't know if any of you watched the video I put up today. Right in the middle of the video, there was this part where I was running, or I put it in fast motion to get to the other part, but then I stopped it for a minute while I pulled this girl off the horse, and then I put the closed caption underneath it, what she said. She said something like, I'm so beautiful, I'm gonna die, or something like that. She was like crying or something just because I pulled her off her horse. She goes, I'm gonna die, and I started laughing. It just cracked me up so bad. I think that would have been the perfect short to put on there. I think I'm gonna have to just re-record it. But the thing is you have to turn it in sideways format like a cell phone, and I haven't been able to figure out how to do that right. It's so funny. King Rat, what's up? Bellic was just a boss. He was not the final boss. Bellic. It's funny how sometimes riddles 1 through 3 are right next to each other and 2 is far away. 1 and 3. Oh, those Enigma ones. Yeah. Yes, some of them, the ones that I've already got, all of them are real close to each other. Most of them, at least. That dance last night would be a good short. Oh, yeah, that too. I don't know how to do it right, man. It sucks that they have it in phone format. I wish you could do shorts in, like, landscape format, you know? They have it in portrait. Is that what you call it? Don't get into conflict. Oh, crap. There's the freaking guy who's with the stars. That's the boss, huh? I got to get through this without fighting any. I don't think I'm going to worry about that too much. There's chickens. Chicken. Chicken. I want to kick the chicken. Kicking chicken. Kick the chicken. What was that game again? I was talking about it last night, trying to remember. Where you kick the chickens. Legend? No. What the hell's... You play somebody named Sparrow? Hey, I found the crown. I'm the king.
It's mine now.
Aye! Small loot is not worth the blood. We find the door, we'll be bathing in coin. Back to work.
Really? Legend of Jack Sparrow. No, it's a video game where the main character at the beginning, you're with your sister. Now you can play either a boy or a girl. You can pick which sex you want at the beginning, and you can play either a boy or girl, but you have a sister that's with you, and the sister calls you Sparrow. So at the beginning of the game, your name's Sparrow. And then you can change your name throughout the game. Fable, that's it. Damn. Fable 2. I love that game so much. His name is Sparrow. Yep. His or her. I played as both girl and male and female in that. The dude who called you piss pot. What? Oh yeah, that dude. That's. Was I talking about him before? I don't remember. At level 1000 guy nuked Earl just after you got off. I got a lot of cobalt. 50 plus. Oh, the mines area. Yeah. Dang. Did you get a lot of freaking high radiation fluid? That's the problem. Yep, Fable. Yeah, Fable 1 was okay. I played that on the stream a long time ago. I have it on my PC. Lost Tales or whatever. It's the Anniversary Edition also. Is a remake of it. But then Fable 2 was so good. Fable 3 was okay, but not as good as Fable 2. Fable 2 has got to be the best one of all those. And I love that game. His name is Sparrow. I love that game too. Yeah. Later today, I'm going to cook a sausage burger on the electric grill for lunch. I wish I still had my electric grill. I used to have a big old George Foreman grill. It was the biggest one that they make. It was so cool. You can cook steaks on that. You can cook everything. And I left it in Fresno when I left. I shouldn't have did that. I just didn't think I would use it, but right now I would love to use it. I would actually get into it because I don't have a real stove or oven or anything here, and that would be the perfect thing for here. Although it would take up counter space, and that wouldn't be good. Anyway, later, man. Hey, have a good one. See you next time. I'll be back tomorrow night. Too bad Fable 2 isn't on PC. I know. I wish it was. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I've never been a fan of electric grills for some reason. I love the feeling of coal. Yeah, but it's too cold to grill outside right now. I had enough fluid to use all the cobalt. Dang. Even made some crimson and yellow cake. Yeah. Take something sometime off streams. Take some time off? No. Why? What, for Thanksgiving? Why? I sit here by myself. My son's going out of town tomorrow. So he's not going to even be here on Thanksgiving. Wait, when is Thanksgiving? Is it tomorrow? Why are they leaving tomorrow if Thanksgiving is tomorrow? Or is it next week? I can't look at it on here right now. When is Thanksgiving? Is it tomorrow? It's today. Not here. It's not. It's freaking Wednesday. I don't know what it is with you and time. You have a real strange thing about time. Yeah, it might be Thursday where you live, but that doesn't mean everybody lives at that time. I looked it up, and yeah, it is today. Yeah. Well, tomorrow. Tomorrow for me. Check clock. My clock says 10:22. It is Wednesday. 12:30 for me. Yep, you guys live in Central Time, that's why. Anyway, let me try to figure this out before it gets... Oh, shit, what just happened? Raiders. The Raiders descended underground, searching for the mysterious artifacts and whatever else they can get their hands on. They are weak individuals, but deadly as a group. Oh, individually. Tips. Lantern off and on. And the lantern is empty. Yeah. I'm not supposed to get into conflict.
You're a child, not a man. You are a child who will never own up to the truth. Coward, you're a coward. I order you to tell those two murders me on the way there. If the ghost does need
Me too, I prefer coal, but it's 4 Celsius outside, so I'd rather use my electric grill. Yep, that's the same here, man. I'd actually like to have a smaller George Foreman grill. That thing was nice. I used to have this other gas grill that was really cool too. I'm in Eastern Time. Oh, Eastern Time. It's only 12:30 there? Huh. I thought you got Eastern Time was 3 hours difference from here.
Napoleon, that's who. You're delusional. You're the one seeing ghosts, not me.
Right, what time is it here?
Well, I'm going back in
Yeah.
there now, you coward.
Yep.
But on second thought,
Yep, your clock's messed up.
nothing in this world can
I don't know if you're serious, Haley, but if you are serious, yeah, it's 12:24 there. Okay, so it's 10:24 here. 10:24. I just looked again. It's 7:24 in the morning here. Yeah, it's Thursday for you too. It's 6 a.m. here. No, it's but no Thanksgiving. Yeah, because you're in England. I am serious. No, there's nothing wrong with my clock. There's a difference in the time between me and you. That's all there is to it. There's nothing wrong with my clock. There's nothing wrong with your clock. There's nothing wrong with Blue Jay's clock, which is 3 hours difference. There's nothing wrong with Zero's clock, which is 7 hours difference or 8 hours difference. Same as blue? Yeah, I thought so.
I've opened hundreds of coffers. Then open up the door, get to it. I will.
Yeah, mountain time would be
Guillotine you myself.
11:30. Central time's 12:30, and Eastern time's 1:30. Oh, there's a lot of dudes down there to not get into any conflict. I don't know what they expect me to do here. I'm going to have to get into conflict because I am not going to go without getting my chests in order. There's so many guys I got to fight if I go down there. What if I should have filled up on these before I came. I got 4 left. Oh shit. You guys saw me? You're missing the fight. You're missing the fight, dude.
Just behind him.
Go down there. Go find the fight.
Captain Rose finally got him.
Leon, I hear he killed 2 of our men.
Kill lots of your men. Or I have your men kill you. That is the captain that I got, ain't it? Oh, he... I don't get what happens there. Sometimes they're infectious. They get other people. Come on, could you fight the other guys? Those are the 2 strongest guys, huh? They're fighting each other. Fight the other guys. Fight the other guys. There's guys behind you. Or beside you. Well, one guy's going down right now. Well, maybe not yet. Come on! Why don't the other guys get into the fight?
Has come.
Kill him! Kill him! There we go. All right. Now the dead guy's the only one that's left. And he will be a dead guy in a second. Later.
I see it now. How could I have been so? I can see spies.
There he goes. Thank you very much. There, simple man. I'm in the future talking you and guys in the past, and then Henrik is talking to us even further in the future. Yep. Yep. Different countries, other time zones. I am in the future, man. Shit, our country has 4 different time zones. 5 if you count, 5 or 6 if you count Alaska and Hawaii. I don't even know how far Hawaii is from us, time-wise. Guess both of our clocks are screwed up. I forgot. What was that? I forgot Cal's time is different. Cal's time, yeah. Callie. Did I get all the dead guys? I missed one or two of them. They despawned. I'll leave before I make you mad. It's okay. Not making me mad. Not gonna make me mad. Hey, there's something going up weird over here. Oh, hey. Make sure my lantern's filled. It might already be filled. Do I have to stand up to make it work? How come I can't get the lantern to work? Ah. Let's see. Yeah, my lantern's broken. Pale, don't get mad easy, especially not these kinds of things. I doubt. Yeah, that shit doesn't bother me at all. Did I already get that? Yeah. Hell, yeah, America is a huge country. I know. Not like freaking Russia, though. That place has got so many time zones that their time zones have time zones. Each state has its own hours different. Not completely. Me and King Rat are in different states, but we have the exact same time. California, Oregon, and Washington have the same time zone. I think it even goes into parts of Nevada and Arizona half the time. Arizona's weird though because they don't have daylight savings time or something, so they're an hour off part of the year and an hour difference. They're the same time part of the year and an hour off other parts of the year. I can't remember if it's during daylight savings or not that they're the same. Wow, there's so many guys right here. This is not going to be easy. Hope to visit sunny California one day. That's a dream come true. Yeah. There's some nice areas around here. If you don't have to live through the stupid laws and regulations and fees for everything. Do you know that they charge you when you get your car, if you drive a truck or anything past a certain weight limit. My truck is past the certain weight limit. If you have a car or a truck that's, I think it might just be trucks, past a certain weight limit, then you have to pay a road fee, a road repair fee when you get your truck registered. I have a nice truck that I can't even drive anymore because I can't get it registered because it's cost me over $2,000 to register it because California's so screwed up. LA would be nice to visit. Yeah, right. That place is a freaking shithole. Okay, how am I going to do this? I got a couple, still got a couple more of these. I'm going to have to get one of the boss guys to fight the rest of them. What kind of rules is that? Yeah, that was one of them. Wrong guy.
Think we got ourselves a stealer.
Yeah, that was the last of them.
Jesus.
I don't even think I got the right guy the second time, did I? Oh, there's 3 of them now. I know it's contagious. I only shot 2 of them. Come from a boring place like England. I thought would love to visit Miami and LA. All that. Yeah. Yeah, California just has so many regulations and rules and shit that it seems like all their rules, wow, all 4 of these guys are berserk. It definitely is contagious. But there's so many rules that you can't get anything done without having to pay the government something. And that's just not right. Kind of like England. England's like that from what I hear too. A lot of European countries, you have so many fees, and you know, don't you, even if you don't use BBC, you still have to pay some kind of a broadcast fee, don't you? Every year, like 70 bucks or something like that, or is it 70 bucks a month? No, it's 70 bucks, period. I don't know. But it's stuff like that. Government shouldn't have those kind of rules, man. Where you have to freaking pay to do almost anything. To get something built, if you want to build something on your property, if you live in most states in the United States, if you live in a town, usually they have building codes and stuff like that. But if you live in the country, you should be able to build anything you freaking want, as long as it's not dangerous, you know. But yet they charge you up you cannot get anything built in the United States without paying so many fees. You have to use certain architects, certified architects, certified by the state, and the architects have to pay annual fees. So you end up having to pay more for the architects because the state wants their annual fees, and they have to make money back to pay for their freaking annual fees and licensing and all that shit. Then you have to pay not just the architect, you have to pay inspectors every step of the way. You have to use certified electricians, certified contractors, certified this, certified that. Everybody has to be certified, and every time they get certification, which is usually about once a year, they have to pay fees to get certified, so they put that in their charges. So you end up having to pay, you know, a couple $1,000s just to have them inspect And you have, yes, inspector fees are the worst, man. You have so much money that you have to pay. Oh, what's up there? Oh, there's one right there. It's crazy. All I want to do is build a work shed, a shop, and I can't get it done because it costs so much to do it. Just the wood alone is going to cost a lot, but if I wanted to build anything bigger, you can build like a storage shed of a small size fairly cheap. Still cost you, a couple $1,000s just for the materials, but if you want to build anything bigger than that, you have to pay out the ass. Can I get in through this way? I got to go over the top. Can't jump up here? There, no. Oh, up here. Okay. I'm missing something. Is it back here where I just came from? It's in that room. I haven't been in there yet. Have I? This is the way I came from. Okay. What's back that way? That's the way I came from. I don't even know anymore, man. So lost. No!
You ever meet a noble, Leon? You ever heard a noble talk? Descended from God, they were. Threads of gold arc from between their blessed legs into holy chamber pots. And then, Leon.
It's a little kid.
Fountains of rubies spilled from their necks and rained down upon all of France. Now, a man born deep within the lowest circle of hell can rise to the very top of Olympus itself.
Unhand me, Connor!
Is that what you want, little man?
Canuck.
To rise up? I see it in you. Ambition. You're just like me.
Rose.
Commandant Bonaparte.
Any progress to report?
Only this.
Find me the door that this key unlocks, and I shall reward you beyond your wildest dreams.
What is behind the door?
Your mama?
This is our petite trespasser.
Who are you calling little? I'm nearly as tall as...
You need to learn a bit of diplomacy. Rose, I trust you'll show the boy to the surface.
Of course, Commandant. Kill him.
What? No!
Kill the kid?
Go!
What a bunch of jerk-offs. Damn it.
You do it. He's only a child. I have children of my own.
The ghosts of the kings.
So much for the element of surprise.
Oh, the kid saw me?
Today you will die.
Damn it. I press block. Okay, I want to get these chests before I freaking talk to him. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop! Stupid. Wow. There's another one. Why? Son of a bitch. Stop it. Stop it. Don't you just hate it when games freaking make you look a certain way? That's called forced perspective. It really sucks. Still make me look over there. I want to go this way. I want to go this way. Can I please? Stop it. Stop it. Oh, God. Okay. Don't. Boom. Don't. There we go. Got to get a rhythm going. I don't know if you heard me. I was going dunt. Got to do it out loud because wow. Let me look on the map. I think I got everything this way, so I got to get to the kid and then get into that area. Looks like we're going this way though. Hope we're going further in. We can go all the way in. This is, wait, this is underneath the church. That's where I was before, I think. Oh, I came in through there. And that's the parts that I missed last time. The Eyes of the King. Oh, wow, I remember that. That's the whole chamber. The main chamber. Rise up, gather round. Rock this place to the ground. Burn it up, let's go for broke. Watch the night go up in
back,
smoke.
Monster!
I'm not a ghost. Madame Margot sent me.
Madame Margot? You are trying to confuse me.
Intruder! Citizen, hold there!
Oh, shit. Come on! Fuck! I was gonna try to corner... Kill leader to scare the other ones off. Yes.
Attack! Tired yet?
Wow. Hey, good night, Alan. Or whoever's leaving. Who knows, maybe one day I'll move to the United States. Yeah. Yeah, if you're in a lot of the European countries, especially the Western European countries, you probably pay more in taxes, even Canada. You probably pay more in taxes than almost any state in the United States, and fees and stuff like that. So it doesn't seem like as big of a deal. But in the United States, California and New York are the two states with the highest taxes and the highest fees, and how they try to stick it to you every step of the freaking way. It's because they have so many. They have these big cities. I think Illinois is kind of like that too, because it has, you know, Chicago. So they have all these big cities that they have to funnel money into to keep them freaking running, that they try to stick you for every single thing. every dime that they can sponge out of you or suck out of you or whatever you want to call it. Well, that's the worst part about that, man, is that the government can't, and because the biggest problem is the big cities think that they have to regulate everything, so they have to hire all these people to oversee the regulations, and so they need more money to pay these other people, and then it seems like I didn't think so when I was younger, but I really think that the government people are completely corrupt, and they're finding ways to funnel taxpayer dollars into private bank accounts or private projects or something, because it's just outrageous how much money that they ask for. They were supposed to, they started the California lottery back in the 80s or 90s, I can't remember, but there was a big vote. It was a big vote, so where everybody was voting to see if we wanted to have the state lottery, and it overwhelmingly passed because they promised all this shit. The money was going to go to the schools. Most of the profit of the lottery was supposed to go directly to the California school system, and I thought it was a great idea. I had kids and shit. It was great, man. The schools got worse. The schools literally got worse after they were getting billions of dollars a year from the freaking state lottery. Where did all that money go? I don't know. Line somebody's freaking pockets. The school boards or the freaking school unions, the teachers unions, somebody got that freaking money, because it didn't help the schools, because I had kids at the time that were in schools and they weren't doing too good. By the way, Pale, every group of miners in these caves has a guard you can kill. Oh yeah, I know, I saw that. In Europe, countries, it's just illegal to build a power plant because it's free power. Yeah. I'm out, don't want to get banned. From what? I must have missed something if you think you're going to get banned. A private power plant like for you and most, not every country. You're talking about state-run power plants? Most of the power plants in the United States are in the pockets of the government, too. They have to be. And they say that they're private, but they're not. And they all have monopolies. There's not supposed to, but you can't get electric, you can't get electric power in most California towns without it coming from Pacific Gas and Electric. I lived in one town not a couple years ago that didn't have Pacific Gas and Electric. They had some other company, but the other company had to use the PG&E lines, so they paid fees to the PG&E, which they passed on to us. So it was actually more expensive to use another freaking company because they were paying PG&E. And so you got PG&E fees on top of another company. So it's just a middleman that's getting more money. It's just stupid. But what should be a regulation is that if everybody is using the power from the companies themselves could be private companies, but the lines, just like the roads, just like all of our freaking roads, the roads are public roads, and that means that the government has to pay for them and keep them maintained. Why cannot the power lines be the same? The power lines themselves are owned by PG. Actually, most of the power lines are owned by AT&T here, and PG&E both. So AT&T and PG&E, both private companies, own all the power lines. So if any competitors need to use those lines, then they have to pay those companies. So why can't the lines, all the power lines and all the cables underground and shit, be owned by the cities and by the state? And then these companies wouldn't have all these freaking fees, and they could just use the lines. That's part of the taxpayer dollars, you know, because everybody benefits that way. And they just use the lines, and then they just charge what they need to power the stuff up. And then you can have competitors. You could have 10 or 15 companies to choose from to get your electricity from. You could have a solar company over here. You could have a freaking windmill company over there. You could have a freaking hydroelectric plant. You could have a freaking a nuclear plant, you know. And you could choose which one you want to get electricity from. Whichever one has the best reasonable prices, you know. I don't know. It's just all a scam. Fuck that kid. I know,
Whoa.
huh?
Still confused.
Quickly, we have to hide.
Not so fast. I'm looking for a manuscript. It was taken from a tomb under Saint Denis.
I have it.
Wait,
It's in
before
my
you go,
fortress. We can get there later.
was this just a
How did you do all that?
room?
You're the best
Wait,
fighter
there's a
I've ever
thing on the
seen.
wall.
I wouldn't go that far.
Where did you train?
In Paris.
Whoa. I practice behind our house. I don't really have anyone to train with. All the freedom fighters are in Paris. Like you.
What about your mother?
Madame Margot? She's not my mother. My mother is Morisco. She had to go back to Spain. That's why she had to leave me at the orphanage. I bet my parents will come back once France is safe.
I still can't use my light. I don't know why. Can I get in here? That's the only way in there. Ain't it? What the hell? How the hell am I supposed to get in there? Wait a minute. I can't even run. I'm freaking locked onto that kid now. There we go. And reduce distance from target. Son of a bitch. I knew that was going to happen once I opened that freaking thing. I should have looked around first. Could you go towards the chest, little kid?
In here. Come. For now, we're going to need weapons.
Just leave that to the professionals. Where did you get that?
Yeah.
I stole it from 2 raiders.
It's a guillotine
yesterday.
gun.
Hid it here.
This is a fine gun.
Yes, I know. I know what I'm doing.
Which is?
Saving France. Now that you're here, it's gonna be a lot easier.
We're going to save
Listen.
France together.
What?
We have to get that manuscript first. To protect it from the enemies of France.
Oh, all right. We need to get above ground.
Shit. He just went through a hole in the wall. The guillotine gun is a powerful tool of destruction. It can be used in melee combat and as a devastating ranged weapon. Oh yeah. Come on, buddy. Let me can I go back now or do I have to follow the kid? Let's see. Reduce range. Little rats.
Hey, look at me! I escaped!
Get in!
Catch me, and the Commodore will make you rich!
Catch that little rat!
Nice work. Don't let it go to your head.
Switch to the lantern. I'm trying. Oh, maybe I got to get it on here somehow. Wait. Mortar bombs. Where the hell's the friggin' lantern? Got to do a perfect. Oh, there it goes. It wasn't working before. I scared away the bats now. Can I put it away now? Son of a bitch. I can't put it away. Draw weapon. It's turned on. I'm supposed to be able to turn it off and on. Use guillotine gun as a mortar. Hold left button and right trigger. Release it to fire? Oh, that sucks. Can I move? What the hell is going on with this fucking game right now? Son of a bitch. I wanted to get a little closer before I tried to do this, because it's not going to fucking work. Oh, it's a mortar. Oh, I get it now.
Not bad.
Okay, can I find my regular sword now? Where's my regular sword? Where is my regular sword? So I got to do a perfect parry with this blade. Come on! What the hell is he shit doing? There's one. There's two. There's three. See, I don't have a problem doing this stuff. It's just not real easy with this game. There it is. I got 5. Now I'll kill this bastard. Let's see. In the U.S., if you don't put money aside for medical bills and those other things for when it's needed, then you're in trouble. Well, you used to not be. That's the problem. It used to be a lot better before it started getting... the government started getting too involved in things. back when Obama was the president, even actually before Obama, back in the 90s, hospitals and mostly doctors were completely private. Hospitals were privatized. They did have a couple like city hospitals and stuff like that here and there, but for the most part, most hospitals were private companies. And then they had these things called HMOs, which were health something organizations. I can't remember what the HMO stand for, but they started taking over all medical things. And I think it was a precursor to them trying to do the Obamacare thing, which was a mandatory insurance where everybody had to have some kind of insurance. All this shit with the government being involved, and then all these corporations taking over the private medical sector started driving the costs way up. And then the pharmaceutical companies started getting this massive power and started jacking up the prices of all the medicines and stuff. And so then the insurance companies and the hospitals and shit like that and the doctor's offices had to start dealing with these high prices. And before all that stuff started happening, you could go, if you were low income, or if you just didn't have the money to pay for your medical bills, even if you had some good money coming in and something major happened, there was charities and there was the hospitals had like say if you have to go to court for something, there is, at least in the United States, if you don't have the money for a lawyer, the state has to provide a lawyer for you. That's the same way it was with medical. If you didn't have the money for medical, the state had to provide it for you. And a lot of times you could work with doctors. Say you weren't that rich, and you were poor or something, and you had like a family doctor that would work with you, and they knew that you didn't have a whole lot of money, so they would work with you and they would charge what they thought was appropriate for you as an individual. But then when the corporations started taking over, they had a mandatory set price that you had to pay, and you couldn't pay it without insurance. And so that's when Obamacare came in and said that, well, now it's mandatory that everybody has to have insurance. And then because of that, the insurance companies had their way, and a lot of these insurance companies freaking conglomerated together and made these massive insurance corporations that can just dictate what prices they want to charge people, and then insurance is not cheap. I remember having health insurance at a company that I was working for back in the early 90s or mid 90s, and it wasn't that expensive. We had insurance through the work, and we'd have to pay like $20 a month or something like that into it. And we had Kaiser Permanente insurance, or it was Kaiser. It was a hospital, It was a medical. It was corporate though. But nowadays, for that same exact insurance, it's going to cost you $200 or $300 a month. It's crazy because they just suck you dry with that shit, man. And it has a lot to do with government being involved in all this crap, and not they should have regulations to stop the monopolies instead of encouraging corporate takeovers, And I'm sure that the freaking government officials have their hands in that mess, It's kind of sad, but it's just the way it is. And we used to have, like I was trying to say, is we used to have good medical before the 90s. I was always poor. My family was. There we go. Did it turn off? There we go. And we never, my mom, she was a freaking waitress at bars and stuff like that, and didn't make a lot of money. And she was still able to get me to the dentist, me and my sister both, to the dentist every 6 months. Okay, there's the boss. Let me see if I can do this with the gun. How do I get it? Come on. Where'd the boss go now? Son of a bitch. I can't get this freaking gun to work right. Where'd he go? Is that him? No. He's that guy way over there, huh? I get him? I think I got the boss. Why is all these guys after me? I thought they were going to run. Oh, there he is.
One slip, brother. Just one's all I need.
Damn, this guy's a bastard. He like freaking hits hard. What is he doing? Somebody just threw something at me. What are they throwing at me? Now you run away like little wusses. Fuck. What are they throwing? Rocks? That's just freaking not cool. Still another guy over there. Yeah, come on, you freak. Damn. And now he falls down. I'm going to have to go all the way down there. How much medicine do I have? Okay. Should do perfect parries with it. I was trying, but there was too many people throwing rocks and shit at me. That's what I'm talking about before. Is this? It really irks me the way that the mechanics are in here, because you can't do the shit that you used to be able to do in the other games, because you used to be able to stand still with a bunch of guys around you and know who's going to attack you next, and work on that, and keep an eye on it, and go from one guy to the next, parrying, countering, dodging, whatever you had to do. You can't do that anymore, because if you try to stand still, somebody's going to shoot you with a gun, or like in this case, they were throwing frickin' rocks. You can't stand in one spot, and there's no way to block those things at all. It's like, why?
I'll cleave you.
Where's that at? There's the kid. I got to go all the way back that way and go up and around, huh? Let me go up and do this first. Then I'll go talk to the kid. I have a feeling if I go talk to the kid first, I'm going to have to follow him again. That's the one I couldn't get to. It kind of sucks that they won't let you get to these. That gate was locked. That means I'm going to have to come back in here later. Just like over here, I couldn't get any of these because I couldn't get back in. See, here they rob you of taxes, but if I need urgent surgery because I'm dying, they won't charge me here. But I've seen this in Canada, at least, especially Canada. They have the same thing as you guys have. Some girl that lived in Canada that I watch on YouTube, her father got cancer. They had him on waiting lists because everything's free and it's government ran, and you have to go through all this red tape. So you have to get okayed for this and okayed for that and okayed for that. If you had private medical and something's wrong with you, they get you in and do it, and then they'll figure out, how to charge you or bill you or whatever afterwards. That's how it used to be in the United States. But it kind of still is in a way. But this girl, her father had cancer, and he was on a waiting list, and it was going to be like 3 or 4 months before they even got some of the tests that he needed. And like I said, in the old days in the United States, they would have just got it real quick. But what she ended up doing is she knew some people in the United States, and they actually had a little bit of money, so they came to the United States and paid for him to get the tests done that he needed done. And if he would have waited, because they found out that he ended up having like an advanced form of cancer, if he would have waited the amount of time that they were going through the process of trying to figure out how, if it was going to be okay for him to do it and shit, to get it okayed through the system, he probably wouldn't have recovered and he would have died from it. But because they were actually able to, because they actually had the money to do it, and they came to the United States and done it, they got him treated quicker, and he survived. And I've heard of case after case after case of different things like that happening because of the red tape, of government red tape, trying to get you okayed to do things. And then sometimes they won't okay you at all. They'll say, oh, that doesn't sound like it's that big of a deal, blah, 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 blah. I don't know exactly, but you know what I mean. But in the old days in the United States, they wouldn't even worry about the money part. If you had something wrong with you, if you got in a car wreck and you had to go in and be rushed into surgery, they would just put you through real quick. And I think they still kind of have to. But then they're going to freaking soak you dry later. But if in the old days, before the 90s, you say you got in a bad car wreck and you were almost dead, and they rushed you into surgery, they wouldn't worry about how it was going to be paid for. And then after you got out, then you would talk it over with them and find out and see what you could afford, and then they'd make some kind of payment plan. Or if you were like poor, like a lot of people, like that I knew at least, they would just give you a deferment, which meant that you didn't have to pay it off at all. I went to the doctor a lot of times without any insurance when I got into problems and had to go to not to the doctor but the hospital, and they just gave me a deferment. I never had to pay it. But nowadays they will really stick it to you and make you freaking pay it. I don't know how they work that now. I don't even think they'd do that even now too much if you were poor. If you made money, though, if you had a job, they would still bill you for it, and then probably a lot, and you'd spend your whole fucking lifetime paying it off, which is bad. But that's because of the insurance companies and shit like that, and the corporations. Yeah, healthcare is really a messed up issue because it got too corporate, you know. And if it was it's either going to be too corporate, which still they will do it just like the government, you know, and have to go through red tape and okay this and okay that, and this you can't use this drug, but you have to use this drug when this other drug's going to be better, but no, they won't okay that. You're going to have to take the fucked up drug, you know, to get better. It's messed up, man. But whether it's government or corporate, if it was privately owned small businesses, then it would have been a lot better, like it used to be.
Whoa, you're better than all the stories.
That's because the stories aren't true.
The stories aren't true. Oh God, here goes the mega dummies. I'm gonna report them. Only way to get rid of them is if you report them, but they're all freaking bots anyway. But I'm kind of lucky though that I was in the military, so I get, I think if you make money, they still will try to set you on some kind of a payment plan. But if you're poor like me, you don't have to pay anything for VA care. Did I get all that? Oh, I think I got them all. Weapon is better than the sword, I think, or the sword that I have. After hearing my rifle, my pony, and me, I think I'll watch Rio Bravo sometime tomorrow. Yeah. I've watched Rio Bravo not too long ago, too. And the other one, Rio Lobo. Both of them, I think, are kind of the same movie, just different characters. Why Mega recently? Because if you report them, then they get wise to that. What the hell happened here? Oh. YouTube will start getting wise to it and then ban it, all of it. So, especially when it has sex in the word. Mega doesn't have sex in they said sexy before, so that's more of a red flag.
This way out, I think.
You know, they're trying to beat the YouTube algorithms.
There are rumors around town that the Marquis de Sade was asking questions.
Never trust rumors. He's destitute and in prison.
Blue dude and a green dude. I thought the green dudes were my friends.
Why do you employ such a man as Rose to find the temple? He cares nothing for us or our aims. If I was in your place, I would not pander to...
What does a rat want?
Food, of course.
You appeal to their self-interest. But you have miscalculated. Your people are dead. I know the human animal. What you fear, what you love. Is Rose a bad man? Undoubtedly. But I, Napoleon, can control him and turn him to what is best for France. The masses will gladly renounce their freedom if all can entertain the hope of rising to the top. The artifact inside the temple, I will bring them the illusion of hope, and I will lead us to glory.
So Napoleon was the
We
one
have to stop him
that
and
was
save
green.
The people of France.
Rescuing them only delays the inevitable.
What's wrong with you?
You're going to get yourself killed for nothing, little man.
If you can't do it, then I can.
We gotta
Stop.
save.
Leon,
We gotta
come
save
back
that
here.
little kid. Let me get this first.
Where are you?
Hurry. Mortar bombs. Is there any more? Let me see what we got going here. We got to try our buy hat here. A buy hat. It's a non-binary hat. Switch the lantern. Oh, gotta remember this part. And how do I get up there? I think I gotta go around. Get to that hat. I got to go around that way, and then over to there, and then around to the hat, and then back up and over to there. Yeah, and then up and around over there. Hey, here's a chest over here. Activate the 2 slabs. Okay, let's do this thing. Investigation zone. Okay, let me try it. No? How do I get up there? Over here? Oh, right here. Something up over there. Blinking. Whoa, that worked? I thought I was going to fall for sure. Oh God, I can't go sideways. Oh, right there. Maybe. No? Ah! Shit. If you look at your outfit, Napoleon's outfit is unlocked. When you get the hats. Napoleon's outfit. Right here. Get all the Napoleon emblems. That's kind of cool looking. Got to complete all the sequences, then you're done with the damn game. Oh, this dude's... It's up here. Wow, why? Why am I way up here? So where's the boss guy? No boss. No boss, no moss. About if I do this, go.
Up and bloody disappeared, he did.
Bloody disappeared, he did. You didn't look too hard. I'm like right here. Right up your ass.
Intruder!
Bloody disappeared, he did. King Rat's back on Fallout again. I could see him. And Thomas one is for Nostradamus. I know, I saw that. Oh. Bam. 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 Oh. I got to do it 3 times or I'm not going to get it. Bam. 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 Oh. Too slow. Wow. Why was that one so hard? I think it's because I'm getting tired. What time is it? It's 11:30. It's up here. Okay, now what? Gotta go over here. Go over here. Got it. Now what? Can't get back up this way. Gotta go all the way back around again, huh? Watch out, little ratties. Oh, this is one of the things, huh? One of two. Where's the second one? Did I miss it? Where's the second one? Is there something else way up in that corner up there? Damn it. Not up here. That thing glows. One that I already did. It's glowing up there, so the second one's got to glow also. It's another hat. I don't see the second one. I'm missing something. See, that one's glowing. That one I already interacted with. There's got to be another one. I was already up here once. Son of a bitch. And see how it's got this marks on the wall here leading up to this? This sucks. It's right down there underneath all the frickin' rats. It's not glowing because the rats are on it. I can't interact with it because of the rats. So that's why they were telling me to take out the lantern. There we go. Oh, there's symbols. There it is. I can't dive underwater? Oh, that sucks. I can't get to that other or that other hat. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna try something, check something. Gonna go, getting tired, good night, good day. Oh shit, new guys. Good night.
What was that?
Blue Jay.
My blade is ready for more.
Have a good Thanksgiving. And I will be streaming on Thanksgiving. If we get bored from eating all that turkey. So this isn't open yet. So I can't even get down there yet. See, that side connects to all this crap over here, which I haven't been able to get to yet. Eventually I'll get to this. God. It's right down there. Which I can't get to from here. Yet. Okay. Shout, little rat finks. Little ratsters. I'm probably getting off here in a minute too. As soon as I get out of this place.
Oh no.
Where am I? So yeah, so now that I got all this taken care of around here, should be easy to finish it up. I got a couple minor quests, like that one there. Is that down underground? I don't even know. Got that quest and that one. Which I'll do. Oh, there's one over here too. A couple small ones that I can do. That I'll do first thing tomorrow, and then I'll get on to the main quest again. But I need to finish this up. Find Leon. Is that the kid? Leon?
Oh,
Yep. I forgot it was Thanksgiving tomorrow. I wonder if any of the stores will be open. a lot of stores at least close early on Thanksgiving, so tomorrow after I wake up I really need to go to the store because I need a couple things.
I understand here while you insult me. Excuse me.
I think one of the medicines that they got me taking now is making my hands real dry. I don't know why. So I need to get some like hand lotion or something. I've never used hand lotion. I hate hand lotion because I hate the way it makes my hands feel. But my hands are getting so dry now that and they're cracked and they kind of hurt on my knuckles. So I think I need to get some.
Oh non, Seigneur! Allez chercher de l'aide! Il y a eu un meurtre!
Wow, that's loud, lady.
Give me the manuscript.
Why? It has nothing to do with anything, does it?
I'm leaving the country. That's my way out.
What of the future? A free France where we all take care of each other.
Why don't you grow up? Forget France. You're on your own.
That's just mean.
What happened to turn you into such a connard?
Canard.
You can't save them. They're never coming back.
There he is.
You are just like them.
I will kill you when I get older. All right. Don't get into conflict. I missed that one, but screw it. What did I get? A Gatling gun and some kind of armor? All right. So I think I'm going to end the stream here. It's a good place to end.
Godspeed, citizen. Oh no, Godspeed.
I don't know. Had a steak tonight for dinner, but that's not going to be a good Thanksgiving dinner, so I'm going to have to get something. Oh, I got chickens still. I'm going to have to thaw out some chicken in the morning. Get some stuffing at the store. Make like a, instead of turkey, I'll make it like it's a turkey, but it'll be a chicken. Anyway, till next time, leave a like, share, subscribe, support my channel if you can with PayPal or Patreon, all in the links below. And hope to see you tomorrow on Thanksgiving night. I will be here. I might even stream a little bit in the daytime. I don't know. If I stream in the daytime, it'll probably be Fallout. Anyway, have a good one. Adios.